I'm Eva Laukhardt, an organizational psychologist, coach, and consultant with ITO for more than 25 years now. I've had the chance to work with different leaders all over their career stages, from board members to team leaders, and in different industries and companies, nationally and internationally, as part of the ITO diagnostics team. So in the last 12 months, I've worked virtually on probably 5 continents, North and South America, Europe, Asia, Australia, Africa, and I've been counting around 17 different nationalities, from Canadian to Norwegian to Singaporean or Peruvian, and I didn't take a single airplane. So I've met many candidates, their supervisors, assessors from the companies we've been doing the digital disease for, and of course my consultant colleagues from ITO, all virtually. And when we've started doing digital development centers 5 years ago, I was quite skeptic actually. Today I'm not anymore. And why is that? Most of all because we really had excellent feedback from the most important people, which are the candidates. They were often quite surprised how real their profile that we had been doing was, and how comparable it was to their real life performance, as the same feedback we got from their supervisors. So they doing the reality check on results and profiling and reports from the digital development centers, checking with performance on a day-to-day basis, we came to nearly the same results. And so from that feedback, the candidates felt reassured. We got the real picture, and also the supervisors who said, yes, it's surprising that after several hours of different exercises, interviews, personality questionnaire, we got the profiling together that would show the real person, their strengths, their abilities, their talents, and of course also their development fields or areas. So that mostly reassured me that digital development centers work very well and are absolutely comparable to the ones that I've been doing in presence for so many years. Well, there are several approaches. One is that we clearly give orientation early on when we invite them about what they could expect from the development center. We do the same at the start of the development center, so we really guide them through the day or half day, how long it might be, and tell them exactly the structure, what they would have to expect, the different roles of everyone involved. This is important. The next important thing is when you start a development center to give the getting to know each other a little time. So this can be part of an interview that we usually put as a first tool in the development center, so it allows us to get to know each other a little better. In the times of the pandemic, of course, most people worked from their homes or home offices, so there's always the opportunity to check with them, if they have everything they need, sit comfortably. What about the internet connection? Who else, was in the house? So some of them would say, well, if you hear children's noises, that's because my kids do homeschooling. So, and this makes a connection. to offer the same from your perspective wherever you're sitting, and to get into people's, in that case, even private lives a little bit. And the third important point for me is feedback. So participants in our development centers get immediate feedback after each exercise they've been doing, be it a simulation, role play, whatever, presentation of case studies, the interview, even on group exercises. So whatever they would be doing on the development center day, they would receive real-time, immediate feedback from the assessors, from the observers, from ITO part, as well as if we would have internal observers from the company we would be doing the development center for, or the role player. So they, after each exercises, would take something away they could work with, even in the next one. And so there is learning involved. There's a lot of honesty involved. It's candid feedback, and so that helps usually people relax, because they immediately know how they came across, and then they can more easily continue to the next exercise. And we have a fourth point that's probably very basic in our ITO philosophy, which is that we look very much for people's strengths and resources. And our understanding of people is that, yes, all of us have development issues, but what's even more important is to find out what are they special in, what is their USP, and what is their strength.